And the Philadelphia Inquirer says surveillance video was shown in court of a Penn State frat party before a pledge died. Timothy Piazza died in February after a hazing ritual at the Beta Theta Pi house. 18 fraternity brothers are waiting to find out if they will stand trial.
An Alabama sorority has yanked its recruitment video from YouTube after getting a ton of internet backlash. One critic even called the video, quote, worse for women than Donald Trump.
Hi, I'm Amy Schwartz, a sophomore at Syracuse University and a member of Greek Life. While it may shock you following the previous images, I'm not a binge drinker, a girl who runs around in bathing suits, nor have I ever witnessed or experienced hazing or sexual abuse. Since the second semester of my freshman year, when I rushed and joined a sorority, I would be pleasantly surprised by how incredible my experience would become. Unfortunately, media does not portray the pros of Greek life and all of the positives that I know and love about the community. After doing some research and talking to members of Greek Life, I feel well informed to speak to you on this topic today. By introducing you to a real and personal side of Greek life, I hope to show you all how Greek life is beneficial despite what the media is saying lately. First, I will discuss the philanthropic aspect of Greek life. Second, I will discuss the networking and leadership aspects of Greek life. Finally, I will talk about the community aspect of Greek life. To start to paint the new picture of Greek life in your heads, let's start by discussing philanthropies. From 2013 to 2014, fraternity men in the North American Interfraternity Conference raised $20.7 million for philanthropies and completed 3.8 million hours of community service. And that's not even including the sorority's time and effort. Recently, I sat in on a speaker named Mary Ann Calais, who did a conference discussing how Greek life changed her and her niece's lives. Her niece was suddenly diagnosed with leukemia in high school and was transported to St. Jude's. The Tri Delta sorority's national philanthropy is St. Jude, and the sisters came to meet and help the young girl. Ultimately, her niece became cancer-free and went to college, rushed, and became a Tri Delta herself. Marianne said that if it wasn't for the Tri Deltas, her niece's life would never be the same. Now that we've discussed the philanthropy aspect, let us now discuss the networking aspect. According to Monica Forret, a PhD in managerial studies, I quote, engaging in networking behaviors by attempting to develop and maintain relationships with others who have the potential to provide work or career assistance is considered to be an important career management strategy. According to Jenny Stuber, a professor of sociology, after graduation, students can use the social and cultural capital that flows through Greek membership as a tool for navigating occupational, marital, and social marketplaces. Because of these connections, according to the New Jersey Institute of Technology, of the nation's 50 largest corporations, 43 are headed by fraternity men. 85% of the Fortune 500 executives belong to a fraternity. 40 of 47 U.S. Supreme Court justices since 1910 were fraternity men. 76% of all congressmen and senators belong to a fraternity. The first female senator was Greek, and the first female astronaut was Greek.
Last year, my what they call big sister in my sorority reached out to me and said she had an opportunity for me. An older member of my sorority who graduated works for Red Music, which is a music marketing company located in New York City. This sparked my interest because I have worked for marketing companies in the past and want to do this in my future. I had to apply for the internship, and because of my connections, I was one of the lucky 50 students given the opportunity. I currently create content and videos for the company and promote them on social media such as Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You know it, you heard it, all that social media stuff. Because of the connections I have through my sorority, I was able to network and get this internship. I love every minute of it and wouldn't have had the opportunity if it weren't for Greek life.
Now that we've discussed the philanthropy and networking aspects, let us now discuss the final aspect, community. According to Pranab Chatterjee, a scientist at the Indian Council of Medical Research, Community is not only the attribute of every group brought together by the fusion of certain integrated forces such as a shared locality and shared interactions. It is also something to be achieved. According to Lisa Handler, a doctoral student at the State University of New York, Stony Brook, I quote, "Sororities present themselves through a language of sisterhood. Sororities structure and formalize bonds among women, institutionalizing women's friendships and legitimizing close and caring relationships between women."
I definitely think that my sorority has allowed me to have an instant level of comfort with people and get closer to them because we have that in common. And I've definitely met people that perhaps I wouldn't have met if we didn't have our sorority in common. Like, you can walk down to the basement of the library and see people in letters and instantly feel like you can sit with them.
Today I actually walked down here. I had no idea any of them were here, and I sat down just knowing that they were in my sorority.
In conclusion, when we only consider the info fed to us from the media, we miss a beloved side of Greek life. There's the philanthropy, the networking, and last but not least, the community aspects that all surround Greek life. These get forgotten about and are overshadowed by rare events of wrongdoing that happen to occur in the Greek community. From now on, let's look at Greek life media with a critical eye and not look down upon those in the Greek community.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.